Land War of the 1880s was one of the most significant events in the historiography of Ireland, and the land question was an undercurrent throughout the 19th and into the early 20th century. Often to the fore in that question of the land struggle was the local priest. Today we're at Coolaught Crossroads in the parish of Cloban to recall one such significant event that happened in the Land War in September 1885. As I said, the local Catholic priest was often to the fore in the land question, and one such man was Father Thomas Staples, who was curate in Powell-Pasty. When Thomas Staples arrived for his second sojourn in Powell-Pasty in 1883, he was to become the bane of the local landlord Robert Chaplin Carew. Thomas Staples was a powerful presence in the area, and his philosophies and ideals soon found favour with his parishioners. His speeches were poetic and eloquent, and his actions were direct and forceful. The great local historian Thomas MacDonald has said that it's very hard to work out exactly what Staples stood for, but very easy to define what he stood against: the House of Carew. On the 16th of August 1879, the Land League of Mayo was founded in Castlebar, and the movement quickly spread across Ireland with centres in almost every parish. Father Thomas Staples threw himself enthusiastically into this new movement for tenant rights in Wexford. He was vociferous in his condemnation of high rents which were paid in the locality, and this would lead him on a collision course with the local landlord Robert Chaplin Carew. In the People newspaper, Lord Carew issued a circular to his tenants instructing his agent, Mr. Rutledge, to allow a 15% abatement on rents to those who had not paid and a 20% abatement on rents to those who already had paid something. The once convivial relationship that existed between the Carews and the local Catholic clergy was now in tatters. In September 1885, Father Staples organised a meeting of the tenants here on the cross behind me. The People newspaper said that there was over 125 tenants present here that day. Again, Staples was vociferous in his attack on the Carews, and he said that the tenant problem was down mainly to the greed, luxury and avarice of one family. He called on the gathering to stay together and predicted that the landlords would fall like chaff before your united majesty. Staples left the platform and triumphantly led the tenants on the 2-mile march to the door of Castlebora Mansion, but Carew refused to see them, and it can only be imagined what Staples' response to such a slight was. The People newspaper reported that the tenants left Castlebora determined to keep their pockets closely buttoned until such time as Carew would offer more favourable terms.